Alright, hi everyone and welcome to Primitive Views. My name is Nanabidu here. I bring you nothing but news with regards to trends. Trends that has to do with social, political, sports and entertainment. Alright, so if this is your first time of chancing on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell and like my video. Right, so we go straight to the point. R. Kelly has been in the news. R. Kelly has been in the news. On Thursday, 23rd of February 2023, R. Kelly was in court again, not in person, but there was a case that actually has to be on the ruling of R. Kelly's issue, his sexual issues that we already know. You know, R. Kelly, 56 years, is already serving a 30 years prison term since 2021. You know, he was sentenced for a sexual abuse that has to do with racketeering and sex trafficking charges in New York federal courts. So he's already serving a 30-year imprisonment terms. And on 23rd February 2023, R. Kelly was sentenced again in Chicago federal courts for 20 years. Why? Because there was charges that had been leveled against him again. And the charges are child pornography, that is 3 counts, and 3 counts of enticement of minor. Yes, so in all, R. Kelly is supposed to serve a prison term of, the first one was 30 years and the next one is 20 years, which is he's supposed to serve a term of 50 years in prison. The man is already 56 years. If he's serving another 50 years, that will be the end of him, you know. But there was a judge who was so lenient on him, and the judge, actually the U.S. district judge, you know, his name is Harry D. Whatever. He said that R. Kelly could actually serve 19 years concurrently with the 30 years imprisonment he's serving. So what it means is that he will serve 30 years. If the 30 years is 7, he's actually serving the 20 years alongside. But he can only serve 19 years alongside. So when the 30 years elapses, he would have to serve 1 more year in behind bars, making it 31 years in all. And it was because a woman named Jane, who is 37 years old, actually went to court to make pronouncements that R. Kelly actually pissed on her, he abused her, he started having sexual acts with her when she was 14 years and started having sex with her when she was 15 years. And she could count 100 and over sexual activities that R. Kelly had with her when she turned 18 years. They went to court in 2002. On this same matter, the lady testified for R. Kelly that R. Kelly didn't do anything like that. Now she's in court. The judge asked why. She said because she was scared and she was afraid and what have you. That's why she couldn't really testify at that point in time. But now she has the zeal, all the, you know, the vigor around her to make pronouncements onto R. Kelly that R. Kelly actually did. So it was based on this that R. Kelly has been added another sentence of 20 years. You know, it's crazy. Like, whatever you do, you have to make sure you have to make sure you just be careful. You know, everybody can fall prey to some of these things, and even more, you know, daring situations than this. But I think that regardless of what you do, you just have to make sure you take care of yourself. The fame, you make sure you control it. Selena Gomez said something that the more, if she would actually advise anybody, she would advise on the fact that if you become a public figure, the more you rise high, the more you must try as much as possible to become humble and you take care of yourself. That's it. So that's the latest news on R. Kelly's issue. R. Kelly, the superstar R. Kelly. It's so sad that she's actually behind bars, 7 jail sentences for all the things done in the past. These things happened in as far back as the 1990s and the early 2000s. But look, it has crippled down and has gradually cut him up at this time. It's so sad and so unfortunate for him to be behind bars at this time of his life where he has to be enjoying all the glory and money he's made for himself since he rose to fame. All the best to him in jail. That's all we can just say. We hope that um, he's able to live up to his tenure. I mean, his jail sentence term, and then he will still come back and have a change of mind on every other thing that has gone wrong with him. And he will just he will be in his 80s. Even when he's able to set the term, he'll be in his 80s. He will be an old man then, but what can we do? This is the law talking, and this is the wrong you do that you face a consequence. Whatever you do, you actually get rewarded for it. So that'll be all for now. If this is your first time of chancing on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like my video. No matter what you do, please make sure you exude professionalism, because professionalism is simply doing what you ought to do, even when no one is watching you. Gracias.